how construction contractors like you can cut down on bid price and be more competitive, playing one simple and easy game. You're frustrated because you have exhausted all efforts to reduce costs in your bids. You have tried, but you cannot cut down on those costs. And you are not able to negotiate lower prices with subcontractors either. What a headache. Good news, you can get rid of these problems for good. It's easy if you have the right systems in place. Let me tell you about an interesting game that has helped contractors achieve big cuts in their bid prices. If you want to negotiate lower prices with subcontractors and bid competitively, and do this all with ease, without wasting time, and without any frustration, without spending additional money on a cost estimator, this is the solution you have been waiting for. I will tell you exactly why in a minute. Hey, my name is Ashraf and I have over 25 years of experience in construction management and coaching. And in the time I've spent consulting contractors, one issue comes up over and over again: cutting down on contractor bid price through subcontracting. Specifically, how subcontractors give quotations. Of the hundreds of contractors I've spoken to, nearly all of them run into this problem, which is subcontractors give quotations for you that are pretty much the same they give for your competitors, which makes your bid non-competitive. Here is how it typically goes. You and the other subcontractors try to squeeze subcontractors for lower quotations. This happens in the absence of any incentive. Subcontractors end up with giving the same quotation for all contractors. Sounds familiar? If you want your bids to be more competitive, if you want your contracting business to grow, if you want to scale up, if you want to pocket more and more profits, you need to give incentive for subcontractors to give you lower quotations. That's where my new game comes in. The beauty about my game is that it is a win-win game. So both of you and your subcontractors will get benefits. Let's play the game now. For the purpose of demonstrating on how to play my game, I'm gonna wear the hat of the contractor. I have a project of 15 work packages, as you can see in this table, with the duration of the work packages shown in the second column. I decided to keep work packages 10, 12, and 13 for force account exclusion. My estimated costs per day are presented in the last column in the table. I decided to sublet the remaining work packages to the prospective subcontractors. The delivery system of this project is the traditional methods, which is design, bid, build, with the construction is being the contract scope of work in my game. I'm gonna play my game during the bidding stage while I'm preparing my bid. The contract type of this project is a unit price contract. The awarding methods of this contract is competitive bidding, meaning I'm going to compete with other prospective contractors on who will be the lowest bidder. So, the objective of playing my game is to reduce my bid price as much as I could. The contractual terms between the owner and the selected contractor are such that the contractor submits bills to the owner every 30 days. The owner makes payments to the contractor 30 days after bill submission. Accordingly, I decided to set my contractual terms with my subcontractors such that they submit bills by the time I prepare my bills to be included in my bills. Regarding my subcontractors' payments, initially, I consider the scenario of making their payments when I get paid, which is 30 days after submitting bills. This 30-day payment arrangement is called pay when paid, which is prevailing in the industry. This is a myth that I'm going to bust here in my game. So, two prospective subcontractors A and B submitted their quotations for my outsourced work packages based on the 30-day payments, as you can see here. I decided to assign each work package to the subcontractor with the low quotation. So, I assigned work packages 1, 3, 4, 8, 9, 15 to subcontractor A, and assigned work packages 2, 5, 6, 7, 11, and 14 to subcontractor B. So, my bid price, including all work packages, amounts to $669,310. I calculated my financing costs based on the negative overdrafts of my bank accounts and found out to be $200 at a bank interest rate of 1% per year. I included my financing costs in my bid price of $669,310. Now it's the time to play my game. I requested subcontractors A and B to submit other quotations for 1-day and 15-day payment arrangements. As you can see in this table, the quotations for the 1-day payment arrangements were the lowest. The quotations went up slightly with the 15-day payment arrangements, and the quotations for the 30-day payment arrangements were the highest. The idea is to incentivize the subcontractors to give lower quotations for making their payments earlier. Because subcontractors are going to get paid before myself getting paid, I'm going to refer to early payment arrangements as pay before paid. As this figure shows, as I move from late to early payment arrangement, I spend extra financing costs, but at the same time, I save on the costs of my subcontracted works because of the lower quotations. My bid price, which includes financing costs and subcontractors' quotations, is represented by this sag curve. Now, my lowest bid price amounts and the corresponding subcontractor optimum payment arrangement are determined by the trade-off between the increased financing costs and the decreased subcontractor quotations. Now let's do the comparison. At bank interest rate of 1%, the quotations of subcontractors A and B based on 1-day payment arrangements resulted in bid price of $654,229, which includes financing costs of $519. As you can see, my bid price was reduced by $15,081, which represents 2.25% reduction, while my financing costs increased by only $319. The assignments of the work packages to subcontractors A and B were the same as those in the scenario of pay when paid, because each subcontractor reduced his quotations proportionally. Since my financing costs do increase with the higher bank interest rate, I solved for the interest rate of 18%. I found that the quotations of subcontractors A and B based on one-day payment arrangement resulted in a bid price of $663,835, which includes financing costs of $10,125. As you can see, my bid price was reduced by $5,475, which represents 1.35% reduction, while my financing cost increased by $9,925. Now I have an optimized win-win deal with subcontractors A and B. Of course, this optimized deal depends on the flexibility of the subcontractors to reduce prices and the bank interest rates. From subcontractors' side, subcontractors A and B get their payments only one day beyond the submission of their bills. From my side, I achieved reductions in my bid price as high as 2.25% with a bank interest rate as low as 1%. A game of only one subcontractor, 12 subcontracted work packages, and 2 quotations for 2 payment arrangements involves the generation and evaluation of 2 to the power 12 deals to find the optimized deal. So, this game involves the exploration of exponential number of solutions to find the solution with the biggest reduction in bid price. So, my game cannot be played manually in big projects with big number of subcontractors and multiple payment arrangements. Makes sense for you? As you can see, playing my game involves the exploration and evaluation of an exponential number of solutions. That's where SkidRite comes in. Instead of having cost estimators come through every bid to cut down costs, instead of racing to finish your bids before the submission dates, instead of you scrambling to get out quotations and attach them to your bids, SkidRite does it all for you. SkidRite helps the contractors who want to reduce their bid price by facilitating a process to negotiate lower quotations and generate win-win deals with subcontractors. Unlike the traditional process of quotation requests, SkidRite's process incentivizes subcontractors to give lower quotations, which make the contractor's bids more competitive. It's fast, it's easy to use, it's automated. It helps you consistently and reliably minimize your bid price and be more competitive. With SkidRite, you can reduce your bid price, which helps you to be more competitive. Scale up your business and make more profit. Incentivize your subcontractors to lower their quotations for the mutual benefits by improving their payment terms. Share the risks of project financing with your subcontractors, which results in reductions in their contingencies allowance. Prompt subcontractors payments help them to cut down their financing costs and opportunity costs. You don't need an expensive cost estimator, a team of cost engineers and consultants, contacts in the industry, or other expensive special methods to reduce your bid price to get contracts awarded. All you need is one good tool that lets you do it all for yourself automatically, so you can stop worrying and start optimizing. Let's agree, as of today, you are going to stop cutting corners in your estimates to lower your bid price. You are going to stop those frustrations for not getting contracts awarded. No more squeezing subcontractors for lower quotations. No more shopping around for less prices. I'm going to help you out. Since you have reached the end of this video, I'm going to make you a special deal. I'm going to give you SkidWrite for free for 2 weeks, just so you can see how easy it is to use. And so you can see what a huge impact it makes. That's how confident I am about it. No strings attached. Just try it for 2 weeks and see what you think. I'm sure you are going to love the results you see. Interested? Send me an email to get started.